Good morning to every seeker. Let's now begin our journey with Unified Week 6. May I have a volunteer to read for us today, please? Whoever wishes to read. So I hope we are progressing in our journey. If there's anything, anyone has any doubt, please let us know before we proceed. Or is it okay to proceed on to week 6? Okay. Preeti Bharadwaj, would you want to read? Sudha, will you want to read anyone? So if it's possible to read, otherwise I'll read. Okay, let me start. Six.
Raji, I can read.
Yes,
I'm
please.
sorry, I was not able to unmute myself.
Yes, please start. Thank you.
Just sixth week. Forgiving with truth. Life is for receiving love. Everything in creation is made of love. That is the unified field of Einstein. It is the sweet syrup God used to brew everything we ever have or ever will perceive. Love is everything, and we are made to taste that syrup. Consequently, everything and everyone in creation can give us that sweet taste of love. That is what our life is for, to receive creation's love. That means you are love. You not only receive love from everyone and everything, but you also give that same love. For everyone you meet, you give the sweet taste of love. Everything you meet, you also give that love. So life is not just for receiving love, it is also for giving love to everyone and everything. This little concept spells out the misunderstood concept of forgiving. Life is for giving love, forgiving, forgiving love. That is forgiveness, nothing else. When you hold grudges, you are choosing to withhold that sweet taste of love you can give. Get rid of the grudge, and your life is once again forgiving love. Grudges are really easy to release when you once realize what a silly illusion they are. You hold grudges because you imagine someone has hurt you. You think you have been attacked, compromised, trespassed, and in some way made a lesser person. Or you imagine someone has taken something from you. Such folly. You are made in the image of God. You are perfection and nothing. No one can alter that. You are abundance. Everything is yours. And all you need comes to you when you open yourself to it. You are truly a creator. You create whatever you experience. If you imagine that you have been hurt by anyone, it is only because that is what you, as creator, invited. This is a very difficult concept to grasp. All of so called reality seems to refute that truth. Your own experience seems to prove the world is full of mean people hurting innocent people. In reality, that is impossible. You are solely responsible for your own experiences. You decide what your experiences are to be, and that is what you have. No one can interfere with you. No one has ever interfered with you. You have free will. No one, not even God, will interfere with your free will. It is protected as a holy right of yours. You can create whatever you want because you create whatever you think. This wonderful universe began with God's thought. Likewise, our creation begins with our thoughts. In our world of many individual creations, many for each person, we are all actors for each other's script. You are the writer, director, producer, and lead character for your script. Everyone else plays in your creation exactly as you direct. Think you will be poor and robbed and cheated, and an actor will surely oblige you. Think you are ill, and an just a second. And an actor will transmit to you a horrible disease. Think you are downtrodden, beaten up, and abused, and an actor will come to your service. When you recognize that those people you hold grudges against are actors in your own creation, they are easy to forgive. Then life is forgiving love. In the past, when you have forgiven, you have said, "You have done wrong to me, but I want you to know I don't want to hold a grudge. So I'm going to try to forget that horrible thing you did to me." Such a thought recognizes an illusion. It gives power to a mistake that anyone could do harm to you without your consent. It is impossible. Such a form of forgiveness is not forgiveness at all. Instead, you need to think, I have made a mistake in my thinking to allow you to seemingly hurt me. I recognize you are merely doing what I invited, and that in reality, neither you nor anyone can hurt me. I am perfect now, always have been, and always will be. You can't change that. I now recognize that life is for giving love to you. Today, set aside some time to mentally note all those wonderful people you hold grudges against. They might be parents, sisters, brothers, friends, or strangers you don't even know the names of. For each person, say those words of forgiveness. Read it if you like, but more important, feel the meaning of your words. When you go to bed tonight, think of those people and even others you don't think you hold a grudge over. Picture each one and send love from your heart. Say silently, I send you love from my heart. Name and I forgive you, knowing it is impossible for you to infringe on my perfection. You will find this exercise to be extremely cleansing. As you give love in this way, your whole being opens up to receiving the love from everyone and everything around you. Enjoy the feeling that comes, a peaceful, joyful, quiet yet energetic pulsation of sweet syrup.
Are you able to read or should I read, Preeti?
Yeah. I just sorry, I
Yeah.
just
So,
sorry. Yeah.
as you give love in this way, your whole being opens up to receiving the love from everyone and everything around you. Enjoy the feeling that comes, a peaceful, joyful, quiet, yet energetic pulsation of sweet syrup. Forgiving and understanding the true nature of forgiveness is a prime cornerstone of this course. Grudges have been your master, and you their slave. They have distorted your perception. They have kept you in hell when you were made to live in heaven. In order to firmly understand the truth, read this lesson each day. Reread every sentence slowly, thinking about it, digesting it. This week, you begin more specific communication with your higher self. Up to now, your communication has been about truth, the nature of creation, and how you fit into it. This week, after you've settled down into focus in the heart and received the signal from your higher self, say, today, dash, my higher self, feed to me the names of those people I want to forgive. Then sit quietly and let those people, those names come to you. If you want to forgive someone whose name you don't know or won't remember, you'll receive only a description of the incident. Keep a pencil and paper handy. Write down each name as you can forgive each after a quiet period. Do this every day this week. You may feel you need to forgive any one person each day, or you may find it complete for that person after one forgiveness. Your higher self will tell you, follow the guidance. This week also, continue to clear uninvited influences from your aura as needed and close your aura whenever you go into a crowd or near illness or negativity. Whenever you think about it, give love from your heart to anyone and everything. These practices are now a part of your daily life. From now on, they should be done regardless of whether or not weekly lessons mention them. So, does anyone want to reflect more about this? Let the chapter be in front of us. So, we have to, this week, we have to just go to our bed thinking of the people that we have a grudge against, we hold about them, and to say, I send you love from my heart, that the person's name, and I forgive you, and knowing it is impossible for you to infringe on my perfection. So that's one. Then we're supposed to forgive, and if we can't think of them, then we have to ask our higher self to feed us the name. So, any reflections on this? Anyone?
It was very profound. I mean, like, it's so, I mean, yeah, it's, I have created everything. It's not the others with whom, like, it was very overwhelming, very profound.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
I've been doing Hoponopo and forgiveness sadhana for this. This Hoponopo technique is really helpful for forgiveness, and I'm doing one forgiveness sadhana from pranic healing, which really have healed me quite a bit and released all the. Right now, I don't think so. I have anybody to forgive now.
Yeah.
Like I'm in a happy place now. Right now.
Yeah, it takes a while. Ho'oponopono every day will actually release all the negativity completely out of your body. Of course, that's very profound. So, okay. Any more reflections or shall we meditate? Ultimately, everything is man made, right, Preeti? Not only emotions, everything is man made. We are the ones who are creating everything, even our life we are creating. We may have somebody else to blame for it. Ultimately, we're allowing that thing to go on us. So we create so much. So, yeah.
Yeah, but with the clarity, that like we are all actors. And so if I want to fall sick, somebody comes and obliges it and we fall sick. Similarly, so I was able to bring the entire situation in front of me, that yeah, I asked for it. And, and there were people ready, you know, and And so I created it. So that part became so overwhelming that it is I actually who have done it, And we generally don't get into that mindset that it's me, somebody else has done something wrong to me. It's like it was a complete turnaround. And that is why it became so overwhelming.
Good.
It's so
I think emotions are what creates us.
yeah.
Okay, so today, Ankita, you unmute yourself. It's a free platform.
I think, PPG, how secret tells us, it makes us realize the same thing that whatever we have in our life, we attract it. And somewhere, maybe in the subconscious mind, sometimes we attract it. So we find ourselves more responsible towards it, and hence we work towards making it better. Unless we accept it, sometimes we don't, make some small changes or big changes in our lives which help us overcome that fear or any kind of bad feeling that upsets us. So I feel it's a big step in our journey.
Yeah. So today, rather than doing the invoking the higher self, let's go with this meditation of forgiving and asking us higher self. Is that okay with everyone? Yeah. Okay. So,
Prachi, I'd like to share
Prachi.
one small thing.
yes,
This forgiveness even changes the other person.
100%.
I have experienced this. The moment you start forgiving, the reaction from the other side is so beautiful. You realize, yes, this was to be done.
Absolutely.
That's it. Thank you.
Thank you
A
so
lot
much.
of relationships get healed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Prachi, after doing mirror work to some extent, we've almost forgiven most of the people. So we don't hold much grudge now. Like, should we again reflect on this matter? Doesn't it make us feel that we are expanding things? Like,
Of course.
what should we do?
No, just do it. There may be people that you think you've forgiven everyone. There may be something. Now, if you know your higher self will tell you, अभी भी कुछ बचा हुआ है क्या? Expand कहाँ कर रहे हैं? आप तो अपने आप को clear कर रहे हैं. You're clearing yourself of all debris that you may have had. So you're not expanding on it. You're clearing yourself even more, making yourself more pure and complete. So please work on it. Mirror work is just a tip on the iceberg. This is the deeper down picture. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Prachi, I've experienced that with my younger daughter. With my daughter, if I say it's okay to everything, she also started saying it's okay to everything. Like if she spills something, she'll be like, it's okay, mama, it's okay.
Yeah.
If she'll do something wrong, she'll be like, it's okay. So sometimes I feel if I'm okay with everything, even she is okay with everything. So how, we have to make them understand.
Yeah, and it's okay,
Hello?
but say something, whatever you have to say. It's okay, but let's be careful. It's okay, but let's do this. Just add that bit. But everything
Okay.
is okay is a wonderful thing.
Okay.
You're embracing everything as if, but we can do it. So yeah,
Okay.
let's start. Let's close our eyes. Watch our backs, our postures. Let's inhale love. Feel the love pulsating in your body. Exhale love. Inhale light. Feel it dispelling all darkness in your being. And let's share our light with the world and dispel the darkness outside. Inhale forgiveness. Let's forgive. Let's forget. Exhale forgiveness. Forgiving is an attitude of gratitude. Let's start giving in. I am love. I am joy. I am bliss. I have the power to create whatever I want. If I don't forgive myself, I may create dis-ease. Knowingly or unknowingly, I manifest my life, the good and the bad. Today, let's forgive all those we haven't forgiven, or all those we think we have forgiven, but a part of it remains. Let's say to the person by thinking about his name or her name, I send you love from my heart. Let's name him or her, and I forgive you, knowing it is impossible for you to infringe my being. Let's go deeper and connect with our higher self. Let's take 5 minutes to connect and let's ask our higher self a question. Dear higher self, feed me the names of those people I want to forgive. Let's now tune in inward to our higher self. Dear higher self, please feed me the names of people that I have to forgive, whether I know of them or not. Dear higher self, there are times that I think I've forgiven, but I may not have. If there are any people I need to forgive, please feed me their names. Maybe as images, maybe as names, maybe as a whisper. Allow me the knowledge to declutter myself, for I am giving. May we all see the love. May we all see the light. May we all delve inward, contact our higher self, and get the answers to move on. May we all understand the projector aura to stop the inflow of any uninvited influences by blocking them off. Let's block all uninvited aura, uninvited influences in our aura except our higher selves. I block the uninvited influences by giving them love and light. I block them from my aura except my higher self. I now see signals in my body, knowing that my higher self stays with me, connects with me. I now understand signals when an uninvited influence permeates in my being. Let's all go inward and connect deeply. So it is. So it is. Let's now hold our hands in gratitude. Let's bow down to our higher self. And the higher self in me bow down to the higher self in you. May this be the most magical day of your life. And so it is. You can energize your hands, rubbing them together, and bless your body, your head, your faces, your necks, your shoulders, arms, backs, hips, lungs, heart, gut, the entire stomach area, your thighs, knees, calves, soles of your feet. Let's come back up, hands in front of our hearts. Dear heart, please send me the energy to heal, to share my love, light, blessings, and abundance-filled wishes with my Sangha, my community, their loved ones, and all living beings on planet Earth. Let's share our light. Shelly, Anika, Ankita, Pratima ji, Sudha, Anju ji, Dipali, Smita, Poonam, Meenakshi, Shilpa, Neha, Preeti, Rima, Ritu, and Om. Thank you for joining us in this beautiful morning. Let's see each other tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you.